Going live. Alrighty. I'm live? Yay! I'm live! Woo! No one knows about it. No one probably watching live right now. But I'm going live anyways. So, welcome back to another episode of Podcast 51. Uh, Thank you for all who are going to eventually watch this, but I don't think anybody's watching this live. I didn't really promote it that much. Uh, Thank you for all who are watching right now. And today is going to be all about soccer. Uh, why the USA is not good at soccer. Why how I got into the sport ties a little bit more for soccer fans as well over here because not a lot of people like soccer over here. Very few people, and people who do barely even watch it as well. So when I first started, that was probably in third grade when I started to play soccer. I started playing at school. Wasn't really that good, but I was like, this is a really fun game. I played it at recess and all that stuff. And that's the extent of I was like, oh, maybe I want. Told my grandparents and my mom like, oh, I want to go. I want to play soccer, and then they signed me up. First year, had a blast playing soccer. It was, you know, it's still to this day my favorite sport. Um, Very entertaining to play. I just used to play for fun, not really competitive and all that stuff. I just went out there to have fun. If I won, lost, didn't really care. I was there to have fun. It was fun, making new friends as well. Doing something after school. It was just cool, and then a cool way to meet other people as well. Uh, yeah, so that was good. I wasn't, of course, I wasn't the best person on the team. Wasn't the worst person on the team, and that was my first time playing. So go figures, I was, that was when I was like around 9 years old, and I continued to play until I was about 17, 18 years old. Uh, 24 now. So through all the years, I've scored, a few goals. I've won some championships, three to be exact. Uh, you know, just three. Uh, the cool one, the first time I won a championship, we got to play in our city. We got to play other first place teams who were, who also won championships as well. And that was one of the hardest tournaments I've ever been in. And then, crazy enough, that tournament, um, when we made it to the quarterfinals, and our two best players weren't at the game. So, and then we're just like, okay, we already knew that they were not going to be at the game. So, already morale was down, and these are the best of the best teams. It's not like just a run of the mill team. Maybe if it was in our city and we could have beat them, but even then we didn't have our two best players. One of the players was scoring 3 goals a game. They averaged 3 goals a game basically. So that's how good we was in the primary season, and then when we went to first place teams, we kept we were dominating until we got to like the quarterfinals and playing those other teams. And hey, we got to the quarterfinals. Good enough, I guess. The next year, I won second place, I believe. Yeah, second place. Actually, I only won two championships. Actually, yeah, just two champions. We got second place. I played in another league. At one point, I was playing in 3 leagues at the same time as one league. I was playing, and we were playing this team, Barcelona. We were Manchester United. We are playing Barcelona. Think about this: every time we played this team beforehand, we always lost. We never beat this team. Never ever beat this team, and we actually beat them in the most important. They were the champions 5 years running, basically in the league, and we stopped their reign. They probably won after we stopped playing in that league, but we won and we beat them in the championship. Go figures. We got lucky. We won 1-0. We got a goal, and it was not a lucky goal. It was a good goal from like half. From half field. We scored it, and he phenomenal goal. And I'm just trying to explain, my history with soccer and all that stuff. So maybe it's boring to you, but this is, my interest in soccer and how just my expertise and what I envision on soccer and how my life has been impacted by soccer as well. So or football, where where you're from. If you're from outside the United States, it's football. But if you're in the United States, it's soccer. That's maybe that's why it's not as popular over here. So, and I after I won that second place champion, when you get into the championship, got second place. I think we could have won first. I think we got robbed that game, but the past is the past. Who cares? That's whatever. And the year after that, we just let you guys know you have to have 11 players on the only up to 11 players on the field, 11 versus 11 on the field. And at that time, we're basically I was still in high school and we were playing professional time. Professionals play 90-minute games. That's what we were playing, 90-minute games. And if you're not conditioned for a 90-minute game and you don't have subs, well, I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, but basically we were playing professional time. We were not playing 85 minutes. We're playing 90 minutes what professionals play. And yeah, again, if you're not conditioned for that, it can be super super hard. And I'm not saying that I was not conditioned for that, but if your other teammates weren't conditioned for that, and my last 3 seasons playing the sport, and the reason why I quit basically of the game, no, not really quit. I just fell out. The love of playing the game was lost for me. I didn't really want to play anymore, and I had other stuff going on as well. Focus on maybe a future career that I wanted to do at the same time as my last season of playing soccer. So I was focused on that. I had other stuff, too, and after school activities as well in school for that as well. So I was in theater and all that stuff, and sometimes you had to stay after school, practice, for the plays and all that stuff. So I was in that class, and I didn't have time for after school activities really that much anymore, anyway. So I really stopped playing around like my sophomore year or junior year. I think was my last year of playing. I think yeah, my junior year was my probably like my last year of playing soccer. So, but yeah, again, I digress. I'm just rambling on. The last 3 seasons, again, it's 11 against 11. So basically, a lot of people just lost interest in, when, you're starting to get into high school and all that stuff. People just lose interest and people wouldn't come to the game. So the only time we had a chance of winning, we had actually a good team, like, but no one really came to the practice, the first game was the only game where we had everybody there. It was basically we had 14 kids on the team, and we had 3 or 4, 14, 15 kids on the team, and we had 3 or 4 subs. So we were you could sub in and out, unlike professional where you sub in a person, the other person doesn't come back in. So you could sub in and out, sub in and out. So we tied that game, and that was the only game that we really did good in. After that, no one really came to the games. It was literally the bare minimum to not forfeit a game. It was we had barely 7 or 8, sometimes 9 if we got lucky, 9 kids to come to the game and actually show up. And it was brutal losing 8-0 every game. I think if we forfeit every game, it would only be 3-0. I think if we forfeit every game, we probably would have actually had less points scored on us or whatever. But we played the game. Again, I still love the game. I still went to the games. I still poured my heart out. I still, but it's kind of hard when the other team has all their players. We were like the only team who didn't have all our players. We're playing with 7, 8 guys against 11 guys who have subs. We didn't have subs. We don't have the luxury of having subs. We had a sub. We had basically take an 8 person, make it 7 people on the team. Or if we had 9 people, we had 8 people on the field. So it's like, you could sub one person out, but it's like it's not gonna do much. Everybody's tired. We're playing full matches, full 90-minute matches, and the heat and all that stuff. And it was just it's just disheartening playing. Only oh, I don't even know if I have this on. Let's see. Sorry about this, guys. Well, hopefully I have this on. Yeah. I really hope I do. I really hope I do. I really do. Oh my goodness, I didn't even check that. Oh well, we're already 10 minutes in. So, oh man. Gee, okay. Um where was I? Oh yeah, again, yeah, we're playing, my third to last season. Yeah, losing 8-0. We basically lost 8-0 every game. The next season, again, no one really showed up to the games. No one really came to the games, and that was my last year playing in that city where I was playing and stuff. I was playing, and the cool thing is every year I would play, I would encounter people who I knew because it was the city I lived in. So there were people from my school who were playing on my team. So I knew people from school from there. I knew people from uh, previous years who have played, and then they come and they play on that team as well. So I knew some people, and it's cool to see people come out who I've seen before. So we have a chemistry. I know somebody on the team, and it's easier to get to know everybody when you know somebody, and then they know some. So it's just easier to integrate into the group. When you don't know anybody in the group, it's kind of hard to know like, oh hey, I don't know what's I don't know, I don't know anybody. It's kind of hard to get into the stuff. So, man, do I have this on? I really hope so. Sorry, guys. I really apologize for this. Uh, okay. Man, oh man. Hopefully it's on the microphone on this one. I have no idea. I really hope so. So, um, I'm going there and just crazy, man. Just and that was my second and last season. Again, the same thing happened where no one showed up, no one came to the game, and we were playing 7 or 8 people on our team. And I think if we had less than 7 people, your connection's unstable. Please wait a while we are reconnecting. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is too crazy. All right, I'm just gonna end the live right now because this is just crazy. I'm probably just gonna restart this. Sorry, whoever's watching. I see someone's watching, but I'm gonna restart it right now. Sorry about this, guys. Yes.